Yep, I'm audible now. So, yep, thank you. Yes, now it will be audible, right? Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience, guys. So, we'll go with a live analysis in the gold. If we look, yesterday we have taken a position over here. This was the entry price. This was the entry we have taken, and we've been wait. This was as a SL, and 1:1 we've been waiting. It has given around 1:4 by considering this. Okay, got it.
Mic, take mic nearby.
Sorry, I was not sharing the screen. Yeah. So, yesterday we have taken position from over here. Day before it was a SL trade. And if we observe today, the market has been taking a reversal from the same resistance. So as of now, I've been thinking the market is going to be bearish from here too. This was one of the reversal. If we look into the volume, how the volume is going to be, we can add some volume. Yeah, if we look, the volume of wick rejection is higher than the body, and also volume is above average. It was less than the previous two candles, but it was above average. If we think it was a bullish candle, it is also a bullish candle. It's a bearish one, so I'm considering that volume as a bearish one. We've been moving into the 5 minutes time frame as of now. Yeah, if we see, this was one of the selling formation, a rally and a drop and a base and a drop candle. So this is one of my selling formation. So we are going to enter at the current market price for a sell trade, and this high will be our stop loss, and this is also one of the setup. So we can think this complete zone as a supply zone. As of now, we are in the trading zone. We'll see how the market is going to react. Meanwhile, we'll be analyzing the different assets. First thing, we should look at 1:1, then after the trailing. Okay. We'll see what is the news which we are going to see at 7:30 or 7. Today is second, right? At 5:45, non-farm employment. It was a major news. If we see, it's already completed. forecast was 105 and the previous report was 37,000. That means there is a huge difference while compared to the year on basis. If we say on April, on June 4th it was 60,000 and the result was a negative. So the dollar index, we'll see how the dollar index is acting. Yeah, it was on a consolidation from 545, right? Yeah, as news was a positive around 100k, and the swing low, we have marked this as a demand zone earlier. Because of the huge consolidation, the market has been reversed and it has been making a resistance. That means the market is fighting, the dollar index is fighting to move into higher highs, for the higher high. If we look on a higher time frame, we got a supply zone. That means from here until unless the candle closes above 107, 97.107, the market is going to be bearish. Yeah, hi Abhinav, good evening. Non-farm employment had an open short order in USD JPY. No, it has been increased, right? If you look about the forecasting, the previous was 40,000. Now they are expecting around 105,000, 1,05,000. Abhishek, crude oil is on buy side. Yeah, crude oil, your view is right. Crude oil is on buy side. This was the actual zone. It has been breached. If we think this is a zone and this is one of the fake breakout, this candle has breached the two zones at a time with a single candle, and now I'm going to think this was a retest, and this was a first resistance it was going to face. Okay, crude oil is on a buy side. Your assumption was right. Okay, you need it on MCX. In MCX for crude oil, my preference timing was 15 minutes. In MCX particularly. And the volume was high. Yeah, just wait for a moment. Don't take any buy position because these all are the bearish reversal candles. On 15 minutes if we observe, this is a bearish candle and there is a huge wick on a top side. That means the sellers are active, and this is also a bullish candle with a huge wick rejection. The spread is high and the volume is low. That means it was not a proper bearish candle. Okay, Abhishek, just wait for a confirmation candle with a high volume. If you look over here, this was one of the confirmation candle in 5 minutes, but coming to that 5 minutes, it has been given that moment. It was 1 is to 0.8 has been given already. It was on 3 minutes. If you take this, the whatever the candle rate, yeah, if you take high of the candle and low as a SL, it was a 1 is to 1 on a lower time frame. But we have to take positions on a 15 minutes, it will be better. Okay, just wait for a strong candle with a high volume reversal candle, then you can look for buy positions on crude oil. Show your Forex factory window once. Why I'm getting non-farm employment news as a forecast 99k. It was second at 545. Yeah, just check it. Yes, you are right, Anak. It was not updated. The actual result will be plotted here. At 5:45, the actual result should be plotted. That's why I haven't said. It was not updated in my website. Okay. It was my network issue and my browser issue. Okay. So Satvik, gold on 1 day buy. 1 day, if you are analyzing on 1 day time frame, means you are taking a positional trades for 1 week, 10 days. You have to hold the trade. We'll see. Gold on 1 day. Gold is bearish as of now. Don't take any buy trades. It was a minor formation. If you observe this is one of the reversal. Your assumption is right, but not the major one. Here I need a bullish candle. Any bullish, with a minimum volume or else with a bullish reversal candle. So at that time, for that bullish candle, this candle will be called as a according to the volume spread analysis, it will be called as a failed bearish effort. So one at that time will be the formation, buying formation will be formed. The volume also will support. Then we'll be going into buy position. If you see, there is no bullish candle, and also whatever the reversal base candle we have over here, there is no volume. So don't look for any buy trades. Just hold the positions. Just hold the time and wait for a right time to enter on a daily time frame. Okay. On a daily time frame, you have a better demand zone at this is going to be a demand zone. If see, this was a first retest, has been given 1:2 more than, and you can expect a second retrace. If there is any news, you might get effect with the war newses. Currently it was a indecisive. So if the market is over the price of 3160 to 3054, and if you get any market negative news, the war is going to be start again, the gold will be fallen. So you have to be cautious when the market is trading at the demand zone because of the news. If there is no war, you can trade, you can take a buy position over here at the price of 3167. Just go to lower time frame for entry because we are analyzing on daily time frame, right? The market might reverse from 3054 also. So go for a 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour time frame, look for any reversal candle in the zone. Then take a long entry. Shruti Jain, EUR, Abhishek Yadav, USD, JPY. Yeah, here it was. On what time frame we have analyzed? This was the actual zone. For hours time frame, it has been retested within a second time it was. So this was a, as of now this was invalid. If we look now, there is a new zone has been formed on a 4 hours time frame, which was a major demand zone. You can consider it as volume is high, and also we have a small supply zone. The market might consolidate. Okay, take a buy entry at the price of 143.165 and 142.678. Don't consider only the highest of the base candle price. Okay, this is a whole zone. The market might reverse from 142.678 also. Until unless the candle closes below this price, below the zone, don't consider it as a bearish. It was a bullish as of now. Even though the market reaches to 144.58, you might see a small downfall, but this was a major demand zone. This is a minor supply zone. This is a major demand zone. So you can see some sort of reversal and also a bullish reversal from here. Okay. EUR USD. Shruti, I think you are analyzing on 15 minutes. Okay, 1 day time frame. From the morning time, it was completely on a bearish trend. There is no rejections also. So far on 1 day time frame, it's bullish. Please share your insights. Okay. So this was a base candle, and I am considering this as an indecisive because there is a equal amount of wicks on top and bottom. There is a variation of 5%. Okay, if we look about the volume, it was a indecisive. So now wait for a market to close below the 1.7074 to get confirm it was a bearish market. Okay, and if you wanted to go for a long position, if you wanted to buy the asset, wait for a price to break 18297, because this is one of the bearish formation, not the major one. If the market is going to be bearish, this candle should be on red. If I look into the volume is also not supporting to get bearish, so the market will be on consolidation for few days. We don't know, it might be a 1 day or 2 days, or it might be a week also. So this is going to be a zone. We might see some fake breakouts as we are analyzing this chart in a daily time frame, right? The market can give a fake breakouts on a lower time frame, but ultimately the candle closes within this zone at the end of the day for few days. Minimum of 2 days I'm expecting based upon the volume. So now we go with Abhishek buy side view on USD JPY. I think USD JPY we have seen, right? USD JPY, this was the view we have seen before the asset which she shared before EUR JPY. This was a minor supply zone on a 4 hours time frame, or 1 hour, 4 hours time frame which we have analyzed. This was a minor supply zone and this was a major demand zone. Shruti, currently don't take any trades on that asset which you have chosen. Which one? Yeah, EUR USD. Let's see on a lower time frame EUR USD. It was showing a supply zone. On 4 hours time frame it was a strongly bearish. If we observe this formation and also the volume, this is a major bearish reversal. Look into the volume. The spread is very low, the volume is higher than the previous candles, and the next candle is a confirmation that market has been turned into bearish, and this will be a retrace trade. It has given already 1:1, so don't plan any trade, okay? Just wait for a market to get the direction, because if you take any trades in a consolidation, your capital will be get stuck. Australia and US dollar. Yep, it was currently moving into the bearish direction. The volume is high. Here it was low. We have to wait for a day to close below the base candle, or else if it was a strong bearish reversal with a single candle, it has to engulf the buy candle. We look in a shorter time frame. This was a demand zone actually, with a huge volume. It was an indecisive candle, but it has been engulfed to top side, and again it has not sustained to be a bullish. Market has been reversed. So if we see on a seller's perspective, in a negative perspective, this was a retrace point. Okay, we can take currently any position at the current market price, and we can wait for 1:1. But the entry is current market price, right? Our SL will be at the swing high. This was the minor supply zone on a 4 hours time frame. So if we observe, this was one of the previous consolidation. Yeah, we can expect 1:1 in this, not more than that. Just also check with different indicators, so that it will give you a more confidence. Even though if I am wrong, that indicators will tell you whether it was a bullish or not. anyone, just take a 2 to 3 confirmations if you are a beginner. So now can be a bit more than long position possible. I didn't get your point. Pullback can be a bit more than a long position side. Don't take any buy trades in this because the market has changed its direction on a daily time frame. If we see on a 1 hour time frame, yeah, in 1 hour time frame it was purely a supply negative direction. This was a retrace. It has given already 1:2 in a 1 hour time frame. This was the only tradable zone as of now. The market might reverse from here too. If we observe, this was a one of the demand zone. What was the low of this candle? It was 65226 and the high of the base candle was 224. That means the retest has not happened, so we can expect a retrace from here too. Okay, so just be cautious if you're taking any sell trade. This was the only small zone which was tradable. From this zone you can plan a buy trade till the support and resistance. This was your I'm talking in perspective of buy trade. Okay, if you take any buy trade at 65224, this is a buy zone, demand zone, your exit will be at 0.65649. This was a swing low, swing high. The resistance has been broken, right? This was a resistance broken and this was a retest. Yeah, still we'll look into gold, how it was going on. Yep, it was going on bearish because this was the earlier supply zone. Yesterday also the same supply zone and today also it has been reversed from same supply zone. Actually yesterday, because of we haven't started late, right, at that time only this is a actual retrace. This candle is the actual retrace entry and this is a minor one. Like we can enter, aggressive traders will enter within immediate effect of the zone formation and all, but the conservative traders will enter at retrace. This was a retrace point. We'll see how was the Bitcoin. I'll be far away from Bitcoin because it was more volatile than the gold. And from 24th onwards it was bullish. 23rd, this was the demand zone. This base candle high is going to be entry. Here we got an entry, we have missed that. We'll see on a 4 hours time frame it was a bearish. Okay, be cautious at this price range of 1,08,300 to 800 because the market is going to reverse from here. Bitcoin is a bearish as of now. retrace is about to happen. If anyone is planning a Bitcoin, by choosing your confirmation, your referred prices, take a short trade on Bitcoin. Okay, always try to, whatever the direction I'm saying, you try to analyze from your end too, so that it will give a more confidence for your trade. Yep. Is there any other assets which was required to be analyzed? Silver, if we see, this was one of the, on which time frame we have taken that? Yeah, it has been closed. That means the whatever the demand zone is there, it has been breached at this candle. So now, as of now, we have to wait for a market to get a proper direction. I need to consider these two candles as the base candles. So if we think it was on a consolidation, in the consolidation phase, we can able to change our perspective. Yeah, this was the mother candle and these three are all the inside candles. So I'm expanding to high and low of the zone. This was the high of the zone and low is same, there is no change in it. So wait until unless the market closes high or above, sorry, high or below. Yeah, the volume is supporting negative. The wick rejection is 20% around. So the market is bearish, but compared to the price action, it was a bullish. This was a retrace of the this base candle, a drop base and a rally base rally. This was a retrace to it, but the volume is looking bearish, price action is looking bullish, so it will be on a consolidation more. 36.3930. Yeah, 36.3930. This was a current range high. Until unless it breaches this, the candle has to close and it has to sustain. Okay, this was 1 hour time frame, right? If you wanted to how to analyze the sustainability, means go to move to 5 minutes time frame. Okay, and look for the type of candles which are forming here. If the market is on a bullish, the candle has closed on 1 hour time frame, right? After closing, there will be a retest. If it was a fake breakout, means whatever the candle closed, if it was a fake breakout, means you will be seeing a bearish candles with a huge wick upside, so that the market won't be a sustainable, because you're analyzing on 1 hour time frame, right? On 5 minutes here we will be able to find the sustainability. 36.1600. Yes, and the major pairs, we look into GBP JPY. How was the direction? Hourly earnings and employment change. Okay, currently it was trading at one of the demand zone. if we see, it was a liquidating the whatever the volume has been coming, it's been liquidated, and this was a bullish candle, and this is also a bullish candle. I'm considering this candle is also a bullish candle, because if we observe the, okay, sorry, no, this is not a bullish candle, only these two candles are the bullish candles. The wick was around 30 to 40%, and the bullish candle with a more than above average volume. Okay, we see GBP JPY, and if the candle closes below 195.190, it will be a bearish. So we'll change our direction from bullish to bearish. Yeah, the same level as of now. Okay everyone, is there any queries? Just type it on a chat box. If there is any new candidates watching our Abhishek Lovers, yeah, if any new candidates, please do like and subscribe. Okay everyone, have a safe trading day. Enjoy your day. See you again on tomorrow's session.